as the Cards get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return, Andy Isabella. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Rolling to his right. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On 1st down, Drake. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 more there and another 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off at the 24, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
It's a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Mark Ingram, the ball.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Is a turnover on downs.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finds the open target, Arnold. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Murray a give. This is Drake. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. Second and 8 coming from the 19.
19-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Being chased out left. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
And it's third down.
On third down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
The Ravens first down.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
On second down, it's Ingram. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Isaiah Simmons picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. So as they take it over, we step aside. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. He starts by handing this off to Drake. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
48-yard line.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
12 yards there and a 1st down. To throw is Murray, sliding out of the pocket. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Running from the shotgun with Drake. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Edmonds. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Brings up
throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Christian Kirk, incomplete.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He made his first. This from 47 yards out. And this is no good. Close but no cigar. Just wide right. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know. I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not. We'll find out. Ingram again, a first down carry. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Ball carrier. He was brought down by Patrick Peterson. A gain of 5 brings
2nd and 5 now. Jackson. Ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Jackson's pass.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram.
The give to Mark.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being big.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Marlon
Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Play action. Now it's Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard. Super emotional. To be quite as precise.
Sure did. Excellent play. Really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Judon providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks. And now they're staring at a 4th and long. Here's Andy Lee now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here. This is brought in at the 21. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
They'll run on 1st down. Ingram. Tackle made by Marcus Golden. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
A gain of a yard.
Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now Jackson going for Boykin, but it is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And his kick is good.
Makes the score Cardinals 17. Ravens nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one, that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 44. Jackson dancing to it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. On third down, here's Dobbins. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up fourth.
It's now fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. On fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air,
And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. Steps away. And this is caught. And he is not going to get the first, but remember, it was only first down, so a bit of an odd play, and it results in second down. A very bizarre scenario there, to say the least, but they do get yardage out of it. Now it's second down. On second down now, it's Drake, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Right back to Drake. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Cardinals. The 48-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
First and 10.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Top by Marlon Humphrey.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On second down, Ingram. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards there and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Deontay Thompson, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating.